Well, what is it? 27th October, 10:32. Got my lines in about 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Water temperature 59.8, then it jumped up to 60, and it's back down. Now it's back up, down. So somewhere around there. Fish my one structure again. Back to the one from a few days ago. I got a fish down at the bottom. This reel here may have to redo the line or reset it or something. It's always off on my depth. Like it's saying it's 48 and I got 44. So it's a couple feet off. But this area here can give me a little more protection closer to the ramp. And because we got a south wind again. Right now it's not too bad. But plus I could head that way a little and have wind blockage from trees from a south wind. And I mean, it's not a cove, but not really a bay, I guess, maybe somehow, something. But it has deep water too, somewhat deep. Now the marks are gone. I've got 2 poles out right now with fresh Walt Myers bass, white bass. About ready to put on a live. Just checking to see the situation out, how bad it was out here. And, you know, pick up here for a minute, but we are getting some rollers. A lot, like here comes a little. Gotta try to stay off this structure so I can get hung up on it. Especially when I'm fishing the deep side of it. But anyways, that's what's going on right now. The weather seems to be turning. Getting a little worse. The wind's a little more. Starting to sprinkle and rain. Couldn't get it comfortable, so I put that under here. So I hope it don't. Whoop. Get more and bigger wakes. It's 10:52. When did I say the time was? 10:32. So within 10 minutes of me being out here, 15 minutes, it's flipped totally. It wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad. One problem too, and I did put a 3rd pole out. I had a bluegill that bait, I think he was dead. His fins was just barely twitching. His gills wasn't moving. But if I go past the structure, because I'm trying to keep things straight, so I got to give it gas. Well, then I end up going past my structure. fish down there. Not a whole lot of marks, but there's been some. Okay, here we go. Gotta fight this wind. I ain't having 3 freaking rods down. I'm not even having 2. Get them up as high as I can. Blue. How do you do? It's 10:58. He's okay. Where was you at during the tournament? Hi. So that was 11 o'clock, so roughly a half hour here. Maybe a little less. So. But one in the boat. Really feel good? I think so. Alright, there's one. Thank you. Alright. At least I'm not getting skunked. And if I gotta go, I gotta go. And I did catch one. Way off my mark now. Way off my mark. Once again, these wakes are going that way. I'm getting blown that way. You would think wakes would follow the wind, but it don't. So I gotta get way back over here. I was about ready to give up, but it was getting too hard. head over there where it's got a little wind blockage. It's like less wakes too. It's starting little baby whitecaps out there. And I gotta head into the wakes. If I can't go straight into the wakes, it keeps pushing me then. But the wind's coming from this way. And the wakes are coming from this way. How does that work? Explain to me. I would think logic dictate the wakes would be in the direction they would be rolling from, in the direction the wind comes from. Alright, he was up at 30 feet. The other one was down. I really hate using 3 rods, but as you can just see what happened there. These guys down, there's a decent mark right there. Piece of bait. I should only be using 2 rods. Okay, the rain is coming down. I had one good bite, and then the wind picked up, and he left. I finally got another one. It's 12:20. It's been a while. This rain is really sucking. And I ain't saying nothing about this jacket. It was given to me from a couple of nice people, very nice people, or this whole outfit was. But the one thing that sucks about this coat is this hood. It sucks. Are you a channel or are you a blue? I think you're a channel. This guy looks more like a channel. I think he's a channel. Yep, he's a channel. Hi. How this is sucking out here. I'm only hard trying to stay on my spot. Now it's getting soaked. Whew. Dang it. I got a towel and a baggie over the phone. I gotta get that back on before it gets soaked. Well, I moved over towards the bay area to get out of this dang wind. Still sprinkling, misty, cold. It's not, I mean, it's not cold, but it's cold. Now that I'm not damp, but the suit's damp. And I just heard the weatherman on the radio. It's a beautiful day out there. Highs up into the 70s, 72, 73, something like that. And slight chance of rain in the evening, towards the evening. Them guys should not have a job. They really shouldn't. They never take a look out the window before they come on and say the weather. Now, I doubt they even look at the dang radar. It's 1 o'clock. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay out here. Kind of miserable out here. I caught 2 fish, didn't get skunked. And the front fish finder has done this a couple times lately. Now this one's even doing it. Kind of flashing like a little, like a brief on and off type of thing. Hope it ain't internal. I ain't got no money for new fish finders right now. I ain't seen very many marks over here. I just did it again. I don't know if that's caused of the rain. These wakes are from a boat. But it does simply amaze me how I can feel the wind. I'm pointing into the wind, yet the majority of the wakes are coming at an angle. And to stay into the wind, the wakes will hit me and turn me, then I catch the wind. And I don't know how many times, if I turn this way, I end up going that way, even though the wind's blowing me that way. If I turn this way, I go that way. You would think, even if I turned this way, it would take me that way. But the wakes are coming this way, so that's pushed me that way. But yet the wind's going that way. That makes any sense. It don't to me. I don't think I'm wet inside, but I can feel the wetness, but it's not. I don't feel like I'm wet. I put this over the phone, but I got a couple baggies over the phone so it can stay dry. Alright, man, I got bait too. I gotta let these live ones go after today. I've had them for 3 days. I ain't keeping them. I ain't killing them at home. They need to eat. Alright. If this is 72 degrees, they're out of their minds. This is not 72 degrees. Anyways, it's 152. Got some wickies. Got road ones. Rogue. $152. I just put it on fresh bait on the front too. My hands are waterlogged and cold. But I'm making my way back up to my structure. Couldn't find hardly anything back there. And I'm gonna give this maybe a half hour or so. And I'm going home. I ain't fighting this crap. It's not gonna do it. I ain't gonna anchor. This fish finder keeps flickering a lot more. Afraid it's gonna be heading out. This is only a couple years old. From the beginning, I've had to send it back once. It never want to shut off. And that one up there, I've had now for, it's the old Humminbird 999 HD or CIHD. Had that one now for a while. Parents went and got it. I wanted them to get me a smaller one. I gave them the money to go get it because it was on sale. I had to work and the sale was almost over. And they come back with the bigger one. I appreciate that, but still. And that was big at the time. Now it's a dinky one. 9-inch screen, now they freaking TVs. This Helix 5 sucks. Has from the beginning. About ready to go out on me. Man, my hands, I don't know, even if I get a fish, how well I'm going to be able to work on him. God, I'm cold. Boats coming in. Alright, I'm coming up close to my structure. I really think I'm about the only one who fishes my style. At least out here. And that style can be good and it can be crappy. Especially in a tiny piece of plastic that gets blown around. I could put a bubble over me. A heater. That'd just be more wind. Freaking wind. See, it's starting to dry. Especially on my legs, it looks a lot drier. Which in turn makes me feel warmer. I want to try to hit the deep side of this structure. Start to flicker again on my screen down there. Alright. I'm about ready to go though. I want one more fish show at least, down it. Damn it. Fairly good takedown on that one. I wish I could fish this thing without no freaking bad weather. Like wind. Ah, so hard. I mean, you can get snagged up on this like this if you hit it the wrong way. Darn it. And when you got the wind pushing you with little control of your piece of plastic, and you ain't got no time to let off of anything, but then you get a fish, and then you get to, whew, there you go. I'm trying to stay right where I want to stay at, but I'm right on the edge of this structure. If I go that way too far, I'm gonna get hung up. The wind wants to push me that way too, but the wakes want to take me that way. Darn it, I thought he was going to get hooked up. Actually, these rod holders are too far up. But if I have them back here, then they would hit my legs. My neck's starting to hurt again too because I'm so tense of trying to do everything again. Wind had settled down for just a brief moment once again, but once again, once the fish start hitting, the wind starts picking up. I'm about ready to go home. I am. The structure isn't very wide. You know, maybe 25, 30 feet, maybe. Now, trying to stay right up against the side of it. Shoot! I gotta stay away from this truck here. I got lines down. This might not be. Maybe I should bring these lines up. Okay. Really? Yeah, he's okay. Since I'm right on this structure. Come on, quit flashing me. I think you're gonna need burp. Look like you're floating. Ain't got no time to bring them up slowly. Come on, get in. I hate this net. This net is junk. Alright, this is becoming too much of a freaking hassle out here. I cannot control this damn boat. Ain't big, but bigger than the last one. I'm done. I can't control this damn boat. Not in this crap. The wakes. Hang on there, I'll burp you. Give me a second. Now I'm going the other way. I can't get to my foot pedals. Ow! Ow! You didn't like that, did you? Ow! He drew blood. That's okay, I drew blood on him first, huh? Oh, burp. There he is. I know you got a burp, damn it. Huh? Alright. Maybe you don't. I'll keep an eye on you. Well, didn't need a burp. He just wanted to go. Be go. What the hell, be go? Be gone. It's 2:20. May make one more pass real quick since I got bait still on. I should just go. I should just go. That's a fresh piece right there. I hate to waste that. That one looks okay. Good enough. They're little teeth, little needles. Sure do rip me up. Alright. Get this glove off. It's just too hard to control this damn boat out.